Whoa, what's that? Today's video was sent in by Delta Root. Special request, you heard me? The video got me so pissed off that I couldn't even watch it the second time, so I had to put the phone down just to record it, y'all. Don't get caught up in the graphic nature of it. I want y'all to pay attention to how propaganda work, how the media word shit, because I'ma surely break that shit down. But watch this video, because you're gonna be as pissed off as I am.
An assault on the streets of Deep Ellum caught on camera. Thank you for joining us at 5. I'm Gilma Avalos.
And I'm Doug Dunbar. Good to have you. We're told that the man that you just saw in the video is a bartender, and the attack happened right near his workplace in the parking lot that's right at the corner of Elm and Crowdus. J.D. Miles live there for us right now. J.D., a lot of people have seen the video, a lot of people upset by what they've seen.
They certainly are, Doug, and we just learned in the past hour that arrested bartender has been fired from his job. He also faces multiple charges for a crime witnesses watched in horror.
Dallas police say it started with an exchange of words between a man and a woman whose car was reportedly blocking a parking lot exit behind the High and Tight barbershop and speakeasy, where Austin Sheffield was working as a bartender and can be seen on this video holding a gun. When the woman on the video pulls out her phone to call 911, Sheffield slaps it out of her hand and she hits him. That's when the man delivers as many as 5 punches and uppercuts to the woman, while witnesses recording video gasp in disbelief.
Bro, you're in big trouble.
It's horrific what happened in the video itself.
The owner of the bar and barbershop where Sheffield works says it was shocking to see such bad behavior from an otherwise good employee.
A very good employee, someone that never has an anger or, reached out in any way to hurt or be violent towards anyone.
The assault on video, especially involving someone who works in Deep Ellum, won't help the neighborhood's image, which has been tarnished by disturbances and crimes that businesses like this scooter store say are keeping people away.
Right, I'm concerned for the safety of people coming down here because it's bad for business. I want them to feel safe. Men and women alike need to feel safe and not vulnerable when they come down to Deep Ellum. This is a very happy community, so we don't like this at all.
We don't know how badly the woman on the video was injured or her name yet. Police have charged Sheffield with 3 counts, one of aggravated assault, the other interference with a 911 call, and public intoxication. Live in Dallas, J.D. Miles, CBS 11 News.
Hard to watch.
I know, y'all pissed off just like I was. But before I left, I told y'all to withhold your emotion and pay attention to the propaganda that's taking place by these 2 fucking puppets. Because they surely not on the side of a woman who was viciously attacked by a fucking savage. Let's Block Talk break this shit down right now.
An assault on the streets of Deep Ellum caught on camera. Thank you for joining us at 5. I'm Gilma Avalos.
And I'm Doug Dunbar. Good to have you. We're told that the man that you just saw in the video is a bartender, and the attack happened right near his workplace in the parking lot that's right at the corner of Elm and Crowdus. J.D. Miles live there for us right now.
All right, in case you new here, we go clip by clip and break this shit down, and we call it a Block Talk breakdown, you dig? But anyway, they started this shit off by saying, an assault in the streets. Now, a woman viciously assaulted. So they already leaning their little tables, to where they want to tilt them at. Then they continue by saying, the assault happened at the man's workplace. Oh, wow, it did? Now, I said that to say, why would they lead it off by saying at the man's workplace is where the assault happened? Wouldn't you lead that off by saying the woman was assaulted at a club on blah, blah, blah street, right? Since y'all do have that information, since y'all are being told that he a bartender, goddammit. He is a bartender. He worked there, and it was behind a whole lot of other shit, as y'all now know. But look how, check the verbiage on these motherfuckers, you did. So already they like an assault in the streets. They not saying a woman viciously assaulted like they would have did for any other race, and fuck who don't get it. If you don't, get your weak ass off my channel. I'm racist, blah, blah, blah. Get your scared ass out of here. But if there was a white woman, you know damn well they would have said, a woman viciously, savagely, atrociously beaten in the streets. Y'all know it and I know it. But let's continue to break it down on how propaganda work in America.
They certainly are, Doug, and We just learned in the past hour that arrested bartender has been fired from his job. He also faces multiple charges for a crime witnesses watched in horror.
Dallas police say it started with an exchange of words between a man and a woman whose car was reportedly blocking a parking lot exit behind the high and tight barbershop and speakeasy, where Austin Sheffield was working as a bartender and can be seen on this video holding a gun. When the woman on the video pulls out her phone to call 911, Sheffield slaps it out of her hand and she hits him. That's when the man delivers as many as 5 punches and uppercuts to the woman, while witnesses recording video gasp in disbelief.
Bro, you're in big trouble.
It's horrific what happened.
Now y'all gonna catch it with me. And understand right now, as we looking, I can't even hear what they saying, but I've been watching this shit. Look, him, notice the body language, turning his head. He's steady shaking his head as he's saying the man lost his job. You know, like he feel like this shit wrong. Look at his eyes. Pay attention to all of that. Now they gonna break it down, how he pulls out his gun instantaneously on a female, so she calling the police, like any other female would do. It was right behind the barbershop, whatever, you did. Come on, show it. Look how happy, nice picture they chose, huh? Look, they don't look like the picture. Look, quickly, got his 9 out. Holding it out, he so threatened and assaulted her. That ain't no smack it out of her hand. He assaulted her. He fucking hit her viciously and knocked it out of her hand and held a fucking gun and proceeded to viciously attack the woman. And look at his fake ass, him right here. Let's pause. Nah, did y'all see what the fuck I just saw? Now I'm going back to this picture because I don't like talking over the video that much because people be trying to hit a video, you dig? But pay attention to these words as we walk this shit, really block talk break this shit down, bruh. When they got to it, they said it started off with an exchange of words. Y'all know it was an argument because she was blocking his parking space. But he walked up to her and confront her, and automatically, what did we see Austin Sheffield do? Brandish a fucking gun. And they had a great picture for Austin Sheffield or whatever the fuck his name is. But whenever one of your kids sell a piece of weed or whatever, or have a fight at school, they gonna put the worst mug shot ever. Or your favorite celebrity, they show the worst fucking mug shot ever, but not of Austin Sheffield today. You dig? Y'all pay attention to that too, because that play into propaganda, you dig? But as we keep going, they say the exchange of words, which we now know was a fucking argument because it was a parking place involved, and then he immediately pull out a fucking gun. Now, what was their words, y'all? Who can be seen here holding a gun. Now, I know a lot of us know the streets, and whenever you pull out a gun and end up going to jail, what do they call that? They call that shit brandishing a weapon. So check the motherfucking tone, you see? That's propaganda at its finest. You still don't think that there's a system out here to destroy you? Person who probably ran because I'm racist right now, you still don't think that? But let's still break it down because I ain't done yet, goddammit. Instead of saying he brandishing a weapon, which is a goddamn charge, which they ain't gonna mention later, instead of saying that, they continue with saying he hits the phone, he slaps the phone out of her hand. Now, I don't know if y'all know, but that was assault. When he slapped that out of her hand, he hit her hand viciously. He don't have no right to put his hands on her. That was assault, but they didn't use assault, of course, right? Yeah, so we got all that. Y'all following me right now? We got all that, right? That's not assault. But what did they respond with? She hits what she did? She hit him in response to him assaulting her, right? Which we now know was assault. She hit him. So they don't have a problem with saying, they couldn't say this for her. The woman defended herself. Y'all see what I'm saying? They couldn't say this. The woman attempted to defend herself. They didn't do that, y'all. They said she hit him, and then the man hits her. God damn it. Nah, he viciously fucking attacked her. Matter of fact, he didn't viciously attack her. He continued to viciously attack her. You understand what I'm saying, y'all? See, check how propaganda work with these motherfuckers. But whoever's still watching, let's keep breaking this shit down because I ain't done yet.
R&B Barbershop, where Sheffield works, says it was shocking to see such bad behavior from an otherwise good employee.
A very good employee, someone that never has an anger or, reached out in any way to hurt or be violent towards anyone.
The assault on video, especially involving someone who works in Deep Ellum, won't help the neighborhood's image, which has been tarnished by disturbances and crimes that businesses like this scooter store
Breakdown. Here you go to Happy Spinning Barbershop thing. He's such a great guy. He never gets pissed off at all. Matter of fact, I heard he shits gold. Matter of fact, he shits diamonds and gold. He was the best dude in the world. I never saw him mad. He never did shit except assault this woman when he smacked that fucking phone out of her hand. Look at them. They worrying about the stain on the community because it's her fault. It's this woman's fault, y'all. Get the fuck out of here. Hold up. You see how they fucking operate? How they come back? Here he is with his smiling dog. He's such a great fucking guy. You see how they do? But once again, when it's your fucking kids, they gonna find out when Trayvon first tried weed. Remember that? Or they gonna say, oh, in elementary, he had a fight with a female. When he was in kindergarten, he threw an apple at the teacher. When it's your fucking kids, now you still don't think propaganda exists? You still don't think it's a system in place to knock you the fuck off and keep you the fuck down? It's still me. I'm still reaching. It's still racism, motherfucker. Y'all don't see this shit? They come back with a puff piece with him and his fucking dog sitting on the couch and shit. And then what they say? The fucking dude said, I'm more worried about the crime and all of that bullshit, like it's the fucking black person's fault. They found a homeless person in the street, and now it's her fault. And look what they said. Oh, by being an employee, that's gonna stain the community's goddamn image. Well, that's who the fuck they caught staining the goddamn image. But y'all went out to go find a homeless black person and show her, just rambling in the street. You did? Y'all had to find that. And that's what they worried about. But let's still break this bullshit down because this how this shit operate. But it's just me, remember that. Because we almost finished. Let's listen to the rest of this bullshit and break it down. Now look at him, y'all. Let's check him out. His concerns. Look, I'm concerned about the safety of the people coming down here. Oh, from your fucking employees who just assaulted this woman, knocked the fucking phone out of her hand and viciously attacked her? That's who you worried about? That's who the fuck you need to be worried about? But it's everybody else's fault, huh? It's that black woman's fault. And look at this asshole. He don't have no leads. He don't know her name, ain't check up on her health or nothing. Cause y'all dirty. You don't give a fuck about her health. But this the news, y'all.
Hard to watch.
Yeah, it is hard to watch, motherfucker, but it ain't hard to watch for you because we know whose side you on. But let's really break down the last clip and we done with the video. Any fucking way, they comes on with that idiot talking about his concerns, but none of his concerns had to do with a woman being fucking attacked, y'all. Now, y'all probably like, oh man, cause some idiot probably like, he just caping for the woman. He don't know what happened. Dog, let's say in the driving manual, they say stay in your motherfucking car. If she blocking his space, all he had to do is say, oh, ma'am, can I get through or whatever. Eventually, she got to fucking leave. And we don't even know if it was the other way around. What if he was blocking her motherfucking space and she came out? So what are you talking about in case it's any idiot thinking like that? But this dude, his concerns, not for the woman at all. It's about his business and people feeling safe coming down there. That woman don't feel safe, obviously, but you don't give a fuck about that. And then who they show after that? The fucking idiot reporter who said, we don't know her name. Strike one. You don't even know her fucking name. What kind of investigative reporting are you doing? You just at the scene like, shit, that's enough. At least I came down here. I'm standing right where the shit happened. I ain't gonna go to the fucking hospital, find out that woman's name, find out her side of the story. You dig? Matter of fact, y'all ain't even go inside the bar and find out his side of the story. Matter of fact, y'all ain't even tell us the name of the bar, I believe. And I'm going to rewatch it, but who gives a damn? Because we know who they protect in business. Throughout here, all the whole theme of the fucking whole episode, the whole segment was, who the fuck gonna visit downtown? We need people to come downtown. They ain't gonna feel good coming downtown, Not about this woman, me too. And for you other idiots, do you think it would be like this if it was a black man who beat the shit out of a white woman downtown? Honestly, But let me end the little breakdown. Well, that was the end. That asshole didn't know nothing. I don't know her name. I don't know how she doing. I don't know if she dead. I don't know if she got a concussion. And he said, that's the news, basically. And that idiot, the other one, said, oh, hard to watch. Yeah, it is hard to watch. Propaganda news, y'all. So I hope everybody learned some bullshit today. For you idiots who say there's not a system against you, please smack your fucking self. Smack yourself if you still think that. And for those of you who say I'm racist, smack yourself. Don't ever listen to me again. I don't need you to view me. I don't need you to press like. None of that. I don't give a fuck about subscribers like that. Don't subscribe to me, you dig? But, as always, you dig? Once again, y'all holler at me.